Hey guys, it's Dwight. Welcome back to my studio. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are having a great start to the week. So today I'm going to be working on a 24 by 36 canvas. It's a Michaels level 3 canvas, gallery wrapped. So that means it's got the 1.5 inch thick edges. So I'm telling you that because that's important when you end up mixing your paints to make sure that you have enough, not only to cover the surface of the canvas, also the edges, but also some leftover paint, extra paint to tilt off because you're going to be tilting off on all sides. So I'm going to be working with blues and a little bit of green, sort of been a theme I've been working on the past week or two. And I'm going to be using a mixture of Arteza paints as well as DecoArt's Dazzling Metallics. So what I'm going to probably do today, something a little bit different with my dump and swirl, I'm going to add white in between each layer. Part of that is I want the things to really brighten up and I want the cells to be nice and bright. So we'll see how that works. Hopefully it works just fine. And I'm going to be using Artist Loft Soft Body Black for my dump paint. Now I've had a lot of questions about how I mix my dump paint, how thick do I make it. So what I'll do is when I get all my paints prepared and prepped, I will go in and I'll show you the thickness of my puddle paints as well as the dump paint. So other than that, I think we're ready to go. So give me a couple seconds here and I'm gonna mix my paints and we'll get started. Okay guys, here we are. I am back. I've mixed my paints and I've got quite a bit of paint here and that gives me enough to tilt off, that's for sure. So in this small cup here, that is Extreme Sheen Jadeite. Yep, Jadeite. It's a nice kind of, I don't know, lime green, a light green. So this right here is one of my favorite colors I've used many times, is Ice Blue by DecoArt's Dazzling Metallics. This light blue here is Arteza Glittering Ocean Blue. It's another nice color. And then this sort of greenish blue here is Groovy Turquoise. I've used it before. It seems to do really well. Looking forward to that. And then this here is my white Artist Loft Soft Body, and I mixed just a little bit of, here we go. I couldn't find it, of silver gray Arteza, just a little bit. So it's basically an off-white, a very, very light gray. I think it'll go well with the colors. So I'm going to try to show you the consistency. Remember, I mix all my paints, 1 part paint, 2 to 3 parts floetrol, and then water to thin. So let me just show you. So basically, it's just going in, except for the bubbles there. It's not really mounding. So my black paint, my dump paint, is the Artist Loft Acrylic Flow, Soft Body Black. And I've mixed it the same way. And it's just as thin. It's gonna be hard to tell. But see, it's just sort of going right in. And so I'm going to start with the Extreme Sheen. And then I'm going to put white in between each layers and just kind of throw it down. That's the dump part. And then I'll swirl it and then we'll go from there. So guys, hold on. Let me set everything up and prep my edges and we'll get started. guys, here I am, final walkthrough. Now I let this sit probably for an hour. I had some errands around the house to do, and yay, looky here. This is what I like. Several things I like about this. There's a lot of movement. As you can see, the blue, sort of the blue here, the way that jadeite green and sort of swirls here. And I love the negative space. It's just sort of like again, it's got some movement to it. Now, you know I love these pours. They're my favorite to do. They're kind of distinctive. You know, they're different. No silicone, no satin enamels. So let me just move in a little bit, show you these cells. And they turned out really cool, partly because I used, especially like these in here, I used the jadeite, which was extreme sheen. And extreme sheen, when I pour it this way, does make some very interesting cells. And almost like little star formations in the cells, if that's what you want to call them. Like here's some, there's right there. Yeah. So let me move around. The white worked really well. I love the negative space. You know me, I'm going to clean up some of it. I'm going to leave the blue here. Oh boy, there we go, the blue here. Just clean up some of the speckles. And that should be all. That should be all. Yeah, I really like this one. Turned out really nice. Yeah, okay. So, more to come. I may do something similar in reds. We'll see. I like the fact that I used just a small amount of the extreme sheen because I was afraid it was going to take over. But I know using the Artist Loft Soft Body White, it really works well in this process. Okay guys, take care. Catch you soon. Have a great start to the week.